What if the best way to reach your ideal clients wasn't to market harder or better, but simply to share what you already know in your own voice? If you're like most small or solo attorneys, you know you could benefit from better online visibility, but finding the time and figuring out what to even say can feel impossible. Here at Speakeasy, we've created a process that changes all of that. It turns your real experience and the stories that drive your practice into strategic content that's specifically designed to speak to the ideal clients that you would like to work with. We're not just riding trends or feeding you generic marketing content. We're starting with exactly what makes you unique: your voice, your perspective, and your experience. Then we shape those stories into articles, blogs, and website content that is specifically designed not only to sound like you, but optimized to answer the exact questions that your clients are searching for online. In the next few sections, we'll cover things like how we run your attorney-led interviews, how we save you time by capturing your insights and transcribing them into written words, how we turn them into authority-building content, and last but not least, how this process keeps your practice visible, even during a competitive or slow market. When everything clicks, you'll stop chasing leads and start attracting the right clients. And not only that, you'll stand out as the attorney that they can trust before you even speak to them. You're probably wondering how this process works. Let's tackle that in the next section. Most attorneys already know they need to be creating content, but let's be honest, you're busy enough as it is. And the idea of writing blog posts, running a social media account, or filming videos like this can seem super overwhelming. And not only that, it's often pulling you away from the client work that you have to do every day. At Speakeasy, we flip that whole process on its head. Instead of forcing you to write or follow up on trends, we help you to tap into exactly what you already know, your experience and your perspective, and turn that perspective into content that speaks directly to the people that you want to help. And we do this all while keeping you sounding like yourself. This content is built around your real experience and isn't just website filler. This content builds actual trust and authority by connecting you with potential clients who are out there searching for answers online right now. When you work with Speakeasy, strategy meets authenticity. Everything we create is designed to match the exact questions that your ideal clients are typing into Google right now. We guide you towards speaking directly to those questions, using relevant keywords and addressing the exact problems that people are trying to get solved. Your voice becomes the bridge that helps your ideal clients to find you and feel confident reaching out. So how can you get ready for your Speakeasy interview? Let's talk about it. Getting ready for your Speakeasy interview is pretty simple. First, be sure to dress so that you're not clashing with the camera or distracting from the stories that you're going to be telling. Also, be sure that you've picked a quiet, clean spot with good lighting that will keep you visible and have a tidy background. This background could be something like a bookshelf, a diploma, or even just the backdrop of your office where you do your work every day. Be sure to test your camera and make sure that you're centered and at eye level with your speaker. If you have one, a good microphone can go a long way toward making sure your answers are clear. Before your call, we'll send you a set of tailored questions so that you know exactly what to expect. There's no need to script out your responses or rehearse answers. Maybe just jot down a few notes so that you can bring real examples to the table and speak like yourself. During the interview, be sure to keep it conversational. Imagine you're talking to a client and guiding them through exactly how you might help them in their case. The aim here is for you to share clear, thorough answers that address questions that your clients are asking. And be sure to weave in a couple clear calls to action in your answers. This is basically like inviting clients to visit your website or book a call for a consultation. With just a little prep, your authentic voice is entirely ready to create content that builds trust and brings your ideal clients right to you. Next up, let's talk about what the interview itself is actually like. Every quarter, you'll hop on a 60 to 90 minute Zoom call with one of our experienced interview team members. This isn't a formal test or a Q&A rapid fire session. It's actually meant to be a real conversation that dives into the exact things that drive your practice and what brings success to your clients and makes you unique. Before your interview, we're going to send you a custom set of questions built around your practice and your experience in that practice area. These questions are custom crafted to help you share your stories and your experience in a way that builds trust and authority with your ideal clients. This allows you to come to your interview fully prepared to share your insights with potential clients. During the conversation, we're going to be focused on drawing out the details that your clients care about. These could be things like how you approach your cases, the process that makes you successful, and your perspective on the law. You'll be able to provide answers about real issues that your clients are looking into. For example, if you're a personal injury lawyer, you might be able to talk about how you can handle a workplace injury or what evidence could strengthen a claim. And the key component to this is that while you're sharing your story, we're already thinking about how your answers can be turned into content that directly addresses the questions that your future clients are Googling right now. Instead of just repeating generic points, your interview is going to become the cornerstone of what allows us to create content that is authentic and search optimized to be able to give you a real competitive edge. Now let's take a look at what happens after the interview. Once your interview wraps up, we're going to transcribe everything you've shared into a detailed text document. But it doesn't stop there. Our team is going to carefully review all of your answers so that we can clean up the transcript and prepare everything and organize it so that it is clear and easy to work with. All of this is going to happen while we keep your natural voice intact. Then we're going to dig into your transcript to sort out common themes, client pain points, and phrases that your ideal clients are already actually searching for. This is going to help us to pinpoint the topics that your next client is researching late at night, trying to find the answers to and decide which attorney to call. By the end of this step, your voice is going to be perfectly refined and captured on paper in a way that aligns strategically with what your actual clients are already looking for right now. So what do we do with all this information once we get it on paper? Let's talk about that next. Once your transcript is ready, our editorial team is going to step in to craft high-impact content. We create bylined articles, blog posts, and FAQs that are all designed to answer your clients' questions using your real answers and your authentic voice. This isn't about just telling people what you do. It's about showing them why it matters. We also optimize everything for SEO, researching the right keywords, adding helpful subheadings, and structuring content to rank well in local and practice area specific searches. The result is that you build a library of content that focuses on the real answers that your clients are looking for online right now and establishes authority by keeping your practice visible online. Ultimately, this visibility is what helps keep your practice growing even in competitive or slow markets. If you're curious about how this plays out over time, stick with me in the next video and we'll talk about it. Let's step back and review for a second. By now, you've got a full content strategy built around your real voice and your experience that speaks directly to the clients that you most want to help. And the best part about this, you've done this without adding a mountain of extra work to your already packed schedule. That's right, just a few hours spent every quarter on your interview is enough to unlock a wealth of content for months that keeps your name top of mind and attracts the cases that you actually want to work on. You're not trying to go viral or post random content every day. You're actually building a clear, consistent presence that shows your ideal clients that you understand them before they even make a call to your practice. And yes, this still works even in slow markets, because when other firms go quiet, your authentic message is going to keep showing up where your clients are looking for it. At Speakeasy, we know authority doesn't come from shouting louder than everybody else. Authority comes from speaking clearly, consistently, and in your own voice. If you're the type of attorney who shows up when your clients are out here searching for answers, let's make sure that your voice is the one that they hear. Book your Speakeasy content interview today, and let's turn your experience into authority content that builds trust in your practice area. Call 888-225-8594 or visit us online, and let's get started.